subscribe. We got commitments going on all offseason long. You don't want to miss any of them. Who are we here for, though, today? Let's talk about it. It's Braylon Calais. He's a 4-star athlete from Cecilia, Louisiana. Callie goes 6'1.5", 200 pounds, and he's got offers from coast to coast. Just look at his final six. Yes, we are down to a final six that consists of LSU, Ole Miss, Texas A&M, Ohio State, Miami, and Houston. You guys are the real recruiting experts. Get in the chat. Tell me where you think Braylon is going to commit. But before we do that, it's time to put on the film. All right, here we got a good look at Callie as he's just a playmaker. What can you say? Braylon is absolutely electric with the ball in his hands. He's a running back, wide receiver. Who knows what he is on the next level? But I do know one thing. Braylon knows how to find the end zone from anywhere on the field. He's versatile. It adds to his value as a recruit, incredible athlete that can literally do it all. So we can see why Braylon Calais is such a coveted prospect. All right, look at his social handles. Remember, Callie's career is just about to take off, so make sure you guys hit follow. You see the handles there. All right, let's go down to Cecilia, Louisiana. Braylon is ready. It's your big day. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
Yeah, you look good. You got family, friends are all here. And look at down at the bottom of the screen there. We see your top teams. What is it about these programs that made your final list?
I mean, they checked off all the lists that I had going into the schools, visiting. I mean, it's great schools all around.
Yeah. All right. Well, the moment is here. Say your thank yous and let us know where you plan on committing to college.
Yes, sir. I just want to say thank you again for everybody coming out. I just want to say thank you to all my family members up here that came here to support me. I just want to say thank you for my coaches that made it out here and came to support me, all my family, my friends. And I just want to say for the next 2 to 4 years. All right. Yeah. I gotta play with y'all feelings.
All right. Warm it up. That's my school, right? That's my school. You see? Come on. Hold on, I got something. Let's get it. Hold on, I got a high.
Let's go in.
Let's go, Ohio.
Let's go. At the bottom.
It's LSU is the pick. for Braylon Calais. He's staying home. Lane Kiffin lands a heck of an athlete here in Braylon Calais out of the state of Louisiana. It is a big one here. You can see friends, family, teammates, everybody is happy. We are celebrating in the booth.
Thank y'all so much.
Yep. Braylon Calais, there it is. He is committed to LSU. Let's bring on national analyst Sam Spiegelman
Okay.
as we see the celebration continue. Braylon Calais, Sam, you've had a chance. You've watched him quite a bit over the last couple years. Just an incredible athlete. What position will he play at LSU?
He can play a number of positions. He's going to Baton Rouge to catch passes for Lane Kiffin, for George McDonald. You talked about athlete. Josh, there are coaches in the country that saw Braylon Calais as one of the best linebacker prospects in the country. They liked him at wide receiver. This is what he did last
I've heard
season.
strong safety as well.
He's also a fantastic kick and punt returner. Last season, over 2,300 all-purpose yards, 1,100 rushing, another 600 receiving. This is a guy who, like I said, has made plays on special teams, and the passing game is dynamic. After the catch, he's checking in at 6'2", 195 pounds this spring. He's big, he's physical. He can go up and compete for balls outside the numbers in the middle of the field, and again, extend plays with the ball in his hand as he does time and time again for Cecilia High School. Big time player who's played in some big time games. This is another big domino for Lane Kiffin and the Tigers in this 2027 cycle, which is loaded with talent inside the state of Louisiana.
All right, I'm going to see if Braylon is still hanging around here. Let's go back to the ceremony. Hey, Braylon, now that things have calmed down, why was LSU the best fit for you?
I mean, just putting the pieces together, Lane Kiffin and his offense, what they building. I just want to be back a part of why LSU, everybody was scared to play him, you feel what I'm saying? So just seeing me line up along with all the other players that's going there to help me, I just feel like it was the best bet, best fit.
Yeah. What was Lane Kiffin's reaction when you told him you were committing?
Oh, man, he was through the roof when I told him, man.
All right, last question. What can LSU fans expect when Braylon Calais arrives in Baton Rouge?
Yes, sir. When Braylon Calais arrives in Baton Rouge, man, y'all can expect another elite wide receiver to turn around LSU for sure, forever.
All right, congratulations. You got friends, you got family. Everybody's so happy for you. Go celebrate.
Yes,
we appreciate you doing this with us.
Yes, sir.
Talk to you soon. All right, there it is.
Thank you. Thank everybody.
There it is. All right, let's bring back Sam Spiegelman. Sorry, Sam, but we had a opportunity there to go back to Braylon, so we took it. So now that we got you back, it's obvious that they're getting a great athlete in Braylon Calais, but what kind of personality are they getting? I mean, I think we just got a little insight into the personality, but what do you know and what have you gotten to know about Braylon?
Yeah, for LSU fans, they're going to love Braylon Calais. They're going to appreciate this young man from Louisiana that's grown up dreaming of making plays, catching touchdown passes in Tiger Stadium. He made a comment to me a little bit earlier in this month, that he grew up in small town Cecilia, and it's just been a dream to make big plays inside of a place like Death Valley, inside of Tiger Stadium. And LSU has been leading for a good portion of his recruitment, but Lane Kiffin and this new staff had to make up some ground with Braylon as soon as they arrived in town. When coaches like Frank Wilson went to Ole Miss, the Rebels got involved. Of course, Houston had really turned up the heat with someone who's not too far away from Houston's campus. And both those schools love to throw the rock, but LSU continued to keep its foot to the gas pedal with Braylon. He's visited 3 times since Lane Kiffin and George McDonald landed in Baton Rouge. Each visit, he's gravitated more and more toward this staff. A lot of dominoes are beginning to fall. This is a huge one inside the state. This is a guy that's coveted by programs across the SEC, across the Big 12, across the country for his playmaking ability. LSU loves to load up on these kind of players. This is the kind of player, if you're LSU, you don't want to let leave the state of Louisiana.
No, you can't let a guy like this get out of the state. Now, LSU currently has 4 commitments in what is Lane Kiffin's first full cycle at LSU. Mari Stevens flipped from Miami on Friday. He's another playmaker. But let's stay in-state right now. When it comes to Louisiana, who do you think could also end up being an LSU Tiger when it's all said and done?
I don't think that we need to leave the theme of pass catchers, Josh. The number 1 tight end in the country, Ahmad Hudson, is down to LSU and Nebraska. He was originally planning to commit after his official visits close to July 1st. That timeline has been expedited. It's down to LSU and Nebraska. LSU has a ton of momentum. He's a legacy 5-star prospect. He has an offer from Lane Kiffin. He has an offer from Will Wade. And he has already been to Baton Rouge this spring. The arrow is pointing up for LSU there with Ahmad Hudson. Miguel Whitley is another 4-star wide receiver, a top 100 prospect in the Rivals 300 from New Orleans, St. Augustine, a powerhouse that has produced a ton of LSU Tigers over the past few decades. He is someone I believe is going to wind up in LSU's 2027 class. There's a ton of really star-studded pass catchers in the state of Louisiana. LSU has done the early groundwork with Miguel Whitley. And let's not forget about the number 1 wide receiver in the country. He's committed to Texas. He's Easton Royal, also from New Orleans, has visited LSU a few times since Lane Kiffin has taken over. There's a ton of SEC schools that would love to flip Easton Royal.
Yeah.
LSU is on the short list of contenders that have the juice to possibly pull that off before the end of the cycle.
Yeah, I think LSU fans were not forgetting about Easton Royal. They were just sitting there waiting for you to mention him. And, we're going to see what happens. But first of all, Sam, thank you for dropping by. This was a massive commitment for the LSU Tigers. And with your help, we got it all going on the Rivals Recruits channel. So appreciate you.
No one does it better than the Rivals YouTube channel for commitments. So hopefully this sparks some more.
Yeah, we got plenty more coming. All right, appreciate that, Sam. And today, though, it was all about Braylon Calais. 6'1.5", about 200 pounds. He knows how to find the end zone. Lane Kiffin has a new weapon on the offensive side of the ball. LSU fans, make sure you guys hit subscribe. You never know when these commitments are going down, but if you're a subscriber, you get notified when we go live. I don't even know when we're going live, so make sure you hit subscribe. We'll see you back here for the next one.